In regard to the program my colleague Sigvards Kļava is doing with Cappella Amsterdam, he said that he wants to create musical frescoes. In other words, he wants to paint with a sound. I think that is very much our tradition generally. Well, of course, there is the common understanding of what is beautiful, what is a good sound for the choir, what is nice voice, what is the blend, what is the sound of the group of voices. But at the same time, I think our choral culture is very much about coloring, about changing the colors, about adjusting the voice, about the sound of the voice to a particular image we want to create within certain musical work. So I perfectly understand his point, and I could completely agree with his relationship to the sound.
Do you know the Philip Glass piece?
Yeah.
Tell me about Philip Glass piece. I have no idea, I've never heard it.
It's minimalistic, can you imagine?
Really?
It's very difficult to say. You know, it's really difficult to say anything more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking about the first part of the program, one could, if we need generalization, although generalization is always a little bit vulgar, isn't it? One could probably speak of different aspects of minimal music in the first part. We've got Philip Glass here, which is a classical way of American minimalism writing. Then we've got Swedish composer Anders Hillborg, who has written very little for a choir, which is a shame. I think the whole choral and indeed the musical world should encourage him to write more, because Wow piece with this very unusual title, it is indeed called Wow, is just an incredible piece of music, and there is no point in me to describing it. You really have to listen to it and then you'll understand what I mean. Again, it's very much about coloring, it's very much about beautifully structuring the choir as a group, juxtaposing different timbres and different voice groups. It's in a way a symphonic writing for the chorus, exploring the color and depth of choir as an instrument. And then, yeah, well, Arvo Pärt is often regarded as a sacred minimalist, which is again, I mean, labeling is always a difficult thing, but I could probably somehow agree with this. And then beautiful arrangement of a famous Choral by Johann Sebastian Bach by Knut Nystedt is, if one knows the paintings of Gerhard Richter, German painter, that's something of the kind. You've got a beautiful, colorful picture, and then it's kind of stretched in time, creating all the shades, all the beautiful, you know, interrelations between all different sounds in a very rich harmonic structure.